This is Topple Road, and this is the Topple Road area or neighbourhood. Let's go for a walk now, and I'll take you through what the neighbourhood's like, what's going on, what people are doing, and show you some places to eat, places to shop, and places to see things. Let's check it out. Bugger it. So this is about 5 o'clock at night. Look at that nice W124, I think, S-Class. It's about 5 o'clock. Lots of activity happening. This is the southern end of Topple Road here, and up there in the distance is Suburbs Boulevard, which I call the main drag because it gets you in and out of the guts of Siem Reap. Coming at the bottom of the street, this is a brand new building here. I call these hot boxes because there's just basically no shade during the day. 2-3 o'clock, this whole area is going to be blasted by the sun, so good luck with your power bills. That's all I can say there. This used to be something, and then it was a fire, and then there was something else, but it's a big glass building, and I can't imagine that being very attractive during the day either. There's always someone cutting metal within earshot, and these guys have been on a grinder all afternoon. I got a smile out of her. And along Topple Road, you're going to have a lot of these sort of local noodle type restaurants, which is pretty cool to stay. For us anyway, it's very convenient because it means when we have our family stay with us at the building over here, they're never too far away from some really nice local food, which is exactly what they crave. Whenever you see a really fancy spa or massage joint like that, expect to pay really fancy prices. We checked it out and it's not cheap, but it's probably very, very good though. This bar behind me is called Den's Bar. We haven't been in here. It does look pretty nice, but honestly, I feel like I'm going to the Commonwealth Bank. That's my assessment of this place. I mean, it could be lovely inside. Sometimes they have a nice little barbecue out the front and they're selling sticks, which is really, really cool. But for me, it just feels like I'm going to ask for a home loan. Right next door to our residence is this place here, which is called Italian House. And I've eaten there many, many times. And the Jumpo, hello, Jumpo Lao. She's an excellent chef. And that is an excellent pizza oven. And Gio, who runs the joint, used to run a joint in Centreville, which we've been at before, so it was funny having a chat to him and working out it was the same guy. His pizzas are amazing. Check it out. He's starting to build on his business. He's only been open for a while, but yeah, magnificent. At the bottom of my building, we've got this place called the Sauce Cafe. Now, this is a very, very nice cafe. Not one shit item on the menu whatsoever. They're all really, really good. There's where we're staying. But yeah, for me, working in this building, and if it's hot or if it's pissing down rain and I need something to eat that's quality food but for a good price, I could just run downstairs and grab something. Really pleasant place to sit, really, really pleasant place to be. Lots of cool dudes, cool chicks in there too. And then me, who's not a cool dude. We've got Fame Cafe, like a little Fame Cafe here. So you've got this inside bit where you can sit, but there's this little tiny cafe thing. It's about the size of a toilet or a bathroom, where they pump out some good stuff. He's getting some photography taken too by this man with a big camera. Probably doing some really, really cool things. A couple of these laundries and supermarkets along the left here. They're scattered along the road. This looks like a very, very fancy shop called Sassy Me. Very, very sassy, and that is a very, very misleading sign. Kinal saw that the other day. The previous sign said up to 70% off your fourth item. So you're probably going to be in pretty deep before you get that discount. This is a feature of Siem Reap now that we've got footpaths. There's dog shit everywhere, and especially overnight, you'll find lots and lots of dog nuggets on the road. So you can't just go for a nice blind walk. You've got to watch out for the dog nuggets. This is like an interior design shop in Idea Decor, and it looks very, very fancy in there. So if you're here with a purpose to set up shop, check out the Idea Decor. You'll find some splash stuff in there. Another little supermarket behind me here. Sokka's Beauty Shop. Sokka, which I think is the owner of that shop, her other half, Dennis, as a subscriber, and we had a quick chat over here. I think you're back in Australia now, Dennis, but if you're not, we'll give you a plug to your missus's beauty shop here, which has got a lot of nice things in there. Go check it out and say good day to Dennis. He's a cracking bloke. And I like this shop. The title of this shop is called What You Want. It's just missing a question mark. But it's a phone shop. Lots of fancy phone stuff. Fresh fruit factory. Place I haven't been in. There's a honey shop. There's a niche honey shop. Geez, I don't know how much business they're doing. I mean, that's niche, isn't it? Okay, let's join here. My Little Cafe. That My Little Cafe seems pretty popular. I see this sign every day and I laugh, because it just looks like a shop that it offers air condition And the air condition's open from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m, but it is in fact the bakery. And if you come here at Sparrows, there are a lot of people just here getting their bread, probably being sold wholesale, but yeah, it smells magnificent. Speaking of bakeries, the Pain de... I don't know how to pronounce that. Green by Nature, that bakery here, they have really, really nice baked goods, excellent croissants, and this is where you can get a happy hour. So from 6 p.m, if there's anything left, you get 50% off. Now it's already cheap, so 50% off nothing is half of nothing. So it's an excellent deal. They make really good croissants, they make nice sandwiches. Talking about niche restaurants, you've got a Himalayan restaurant across the road here and a Turkish one, which I think's opened up. And look, I rate that. If you've come here and you've opened up a really niche cuisine restaurant like that, you've got some cojones. Because you're competing against all the general restaurants and Khmer restaurants. Like here, you've got Try Me behind me here, which is really, really good. They do a good rip and chip. Rip and chip, it's rib, but it's on rip on the menu. And this Khmer restaurant, which is usually pretty full too behind me. Yeah, Try Me. Try them. It's not super busy down here. Like this is probably as busy as it gets. It's not a thoroughfare. That's like Sivut is the thoroughfare around here. So you just get a lot of local traffic, people coming in here, going to these boutiques, buying stuff. This Rebo burger is actually pretty good. I've had a couple of their burgers. Try them out. They're cheap too. I think they're about $4 for a hamburger. Reasonable. So like it's not massive. It's not Jungle Burger, but it's still good size. Another laundry, airing out the Dax. The salmon store Siem Reap. It's a bit of a party hotspot, I reckon, because if I come home from a night out, sort of do a long way round walk, there's always blokes out the front pumping tunes and having a couple. I'm tempted to just invite myself to one of them one day. See how they go. A couple of bike shop renters here. As you get further north, it sort of gets a little bit more local. You've got this local pharmacy which actually sells beer as well as like pharmaceuticals. Great combination. You can wash your codeine down with a 6-pack. Bit of traffic down there because there's a school. We won't film the school because that's a bit weird. That's further that way. Great commentary. That's that way. This is this way. Let's cross over. This little corner brekkie joint's magnificent. I'll give you the big tip. If you walk past here in the morning, they've got pork and everything cooking on there. You can get really good korsa churuk, and the family like coming here for noodles. It's a very, very good place to eat, and it is packed out at breakfast time. And that's what you want. If the locals pack it out, then it's probably going to be pretty good. There's a couple of hotels along here. Like, oh, is this a hotel or is this just a wooden house? Sam Moon's Hotel. Oh, it is a hotel. Sam Moon's Hotel Angkor wooden house, which is made of brick. Make of that what you will. And there's another big sort of boutique hotel up here, but they don't, I don't know, they don't appear to be packed. I haven't been in any of them, but as this place to stay, I rate it because you're sort of away from the riffraff, and you've got a few food options down here, but you're still very, very close to town. Like really close to town. And it's a fancy haircut shop. The hair and the black salon. The hair and the black salon. That name puzzles me. The hair and... Anyway, I'll move on. Little fruit shop across the road here. You can see the little fruit seller, the tailor. Just a... there's always tuk-tuks dotted around the road as well because of these little hotels. Here's another one, the Holy Angkor Hotel. Holy Angkor Hotel. No holes in that one, and the wooden one wasn't made of wood, it was made of bricks. And this one's called the Paris Angkor Hotel. So a couple of little fibs being told by these titles. Geez, that guy was moving. You get a few blokes like that just shift down here. I reckon they're trying to beat the traffic on the other street. They barrel down. Yeah, a couple of other hotels just out here. There's a generator. Everyone loves a Jenny. A few Priuses dotted around too. That's okay. Look, we accept them. It's not their fault they were on the Prius production line. And coming to the end of the road here, you've got this servo, this Caltex servo, which is pretty handy because it's open all the time. So if you're after a Gatorade at 1 in the morning, which I've needed a couple of times, you can get them from there, and they're not stupid priced either. Like, you'll be able to afford it. However, brown coffee to my right here is fucking expensive. I mean, it is a very, very nice coffee shop, and there's a few brown coffees around town, and they are very, very fancy. I mean, they are very, very nice to look at. They're very, very nice to be in. It's a bit of a status thing to be a brown coffee, I reckon. But I mean, shit, you're paying for the building and the aircon. You're paying $3.50, $4 for like an iced chocolate, which is a lot compared to $1.25 at Fame across the road. So this is Sivuta, and your Royal, what's that place called? Heritage Walks just through there. You've seen that on another video. And there used to be a place here called the Triangle Mart. Looks like there's another one, or a new supermarket opened up there, which we only discovered the other day. So look, that supermarket's a little bit far for us, just to quickly grab something. There's another one further down here, but there's one closer, further south, which we tend to go to, which just has the stuff we need. For us, it's just stuff like milk and rice bubbles, because every now and again, the little one says he wants rice bubbles for breakfast. But he does eat Khmer breakfast, so we try and balance it out. So here's your Lucky Mall here, guys, and well, it looks like not much is happening inside. Everything appears to be shut, apart from those vendors right at the front selling just knickknacks and other bits of bullshit, but that's a real shame. This was the first sort of fancy place that Siem Reap had, I think, and it's been here for a little while, proudly with the flags up the top. But it will be no longer, and I wonder if it's going to be knocked down, redeveloped, or they're going to utilise the building for something else. Got these electronic stores here, LG, Samsung, whatever the hell that joint is. This is the Angkor Market, which is a reasonably good supermarket. Now, if you've got a child that's in a pram, don't come to this one, because it's got stairs where you need most of your stuff, and it's a pain in the ass to park the pram and take your kid upstairs. But they do have a lot of stuff, so if you need things, this is pretty good. The further south you walk down this street, the more tourists you start to see, and a couple of brave ones that start venturing up past the what's that burger place called? I call it Hungry Jack's. What's it called? Bloody Burger King. That's the one. Just I had to cut about 3 minutes out of that to get that. So past that Burger King servo down there, that's pretty much where the rain stops. So if you see a few up this way, then you're doing well. You can see where the school is up here. You can see like there's a bit of smoke coming up. So this is all the food that's being cooked, aimed at selling to the kiddies after they finish school. There's lots of barber shops and beauty salons around up here too. Barber salon, there's a little bakery. There's an Excellent Spa, the Excellent Spa, which I think is just a hairdresser. This is the full-size Fame Cafe, not the bite-sized one we've got across the road. So here's old mate here setting up, selling his popcorn. Again, planted to capture the kids after they finish school. The school is this one here, it's a big international one. What have we got here? Old mate selling some stuff on the side of the road. He's got nampang. Oh, he's got some pork. He's got some skewers, look at that. Chanang, chanang? Yeah, nicely done. Sachuruk? Sako. And sausage. Very, very nice. So that's beef. Beef skewers. Beef skewers and bread. We've got another beauty salon. They've got a waffle lady there. Another barber. It's about 5 barber shops in a row there, and I think that's, is that another one? No, it's a shirt shop. Looks like they stock polo shirts. But it's okay. There's another barber here. Unbelievable. So I'm just walking past all the hairdressing shops that I've just walked past and filmed to head up and meet Kinal and Max and some of the other kids at the play area. But look, this area is, I like it. So look, there's no like tree-lined streets here or like really shady areas to go and hang out in, but I mean the proximity to town is really good, and you're actually not that far from the riverfront if you just keep walking down this way, like straight ahead from where I am. You will get a nice area to hang about in and sort of walk around. But it's the proximity to, for us anyway, we're north of, I call it the northern suburbs, so we're on the right side to where my in-laws are, so it's easy to get to their house, Kinal's family's house. And there's plenty of like food options, there's plenty of places to eat, there's plenty of places for my in-laws and my extended family to eat. You know, they're not craving pizza and bloody toasted sandwiches and whatnot, and they're craving rice and they're craving pork and rice and fried noodles and stuff like that. So when they come and stay with us, they're equally as comfortable staying here as I am. So I think we've made a good balance, or we've got a good balance anyway. So just for reference, we're back at this intersection, and we're coming in here, which used to be this massive Asia supermarket. It was bloody huge, like a really big supermarket. And well, now it's not. Now it's this like weird restaurant thing. They're trying to utilise the space, but they did take in all of the kiddie play equipment from the Lucky Mall to here, and we're going to see if I can find my young bloke. Look who we found in here. What do you think of this area?
Oh, hi.
Hi. You having fun, buddy?
Fancy? He wants that for Christmas.
He wants a trampoline.
Yes.
Is that fun? Wow.
Bouncy.
Bouncy. I think that's fun. Oh, he's having fun. I've just gone for a walk around Topple Road.
Tapol.
Topple Road. Topple Road.
Ta. You know how you say ta, the grandfather of something?
Yeah.
Ta. And then pol. Not one word, 2 words.
We've just gone around Topple Road.
Yes. Tapol.
Yappa. I was going to say, the things I like about it is it sort of meets the needs of both of us in the terms of it's got places for me to eat, but it's also got places for you to eat. It's close enough to home for yourself,
Yeah.
so you're not crossing town.
Yeah.
We're not too far from, like, if we want to go out, but it's probably not as nice as like staying in Watpo or anything like that.
Just different.
Just different.
I think Watpo is newer area, so
Yeah.
things are nicer.
There's no shade
Like,
or trees or
you know,
greenery.
shrub and stuff. Yeah. But the Pole area, it's old and developed, like
Yeah.
all the buildings and stuff like that.
Ours is only 6 years old, you know that?
Wow. Feels like 60.
I know. So anyway, I'm going to end this here so I can play, but I hope you enjoyed that run through our local neighbourhood. And if you're coming here to live or coming here to stay, hopefully you consider visiting it. And getting out of that bloody pub streety Watpo area and exploring the town a little bit more. Anyway, I'll catch us.